You want it? It's yours, my friend.
Bullwinkle's restaurant, also known as Family Fun Center, was created in the early 80s, with a prototype restaurant opening in Santa Clara, California on June 14, 1982, and announced plans of expansion in early 1983. The restaurant was similar to establishments such as Chuck E. Cheese, with animatronics, arcade games, pizza, and the works, albeit with a few differences, like having a water show of sorts in front of the stage, and, obviously, being based on the then popular Rocky and Bullwinkle TV show. The prototype animatronic show included Bullwinkle, Rocky, Underdog, Dudley Do-Right, Hoppity Hooper, Tudor Turtle, Tennessee Tuxedo, Chumley, Boris, and Natasha. There was also a Snidely Whiplash animatronic that was locked in a jail cell separate from the main show that would beg customers to set him free. After the prototype restaurant, they kicked out Tennessee and Chumley and started using a stage that looked more like this. This was the general sort of layout for most stages for a while. When it comes to animatronics, there were a ton of different variations of them that were used in different locations, and honestly, I really tried to figure out who made which ones, but I just can't figure it out. I know AVG made one of them, but I can't figure out who made the others, or even which one is the AVG model. If you know what the deal with this is, please leave a comment explaining it, because I'm stumped. My personal favorite out of the ones that I've seen, though, is probably the prototype. I really like Tennessee and Chumley, even if Chumley looks really weird. When it comes to the business side, though, Bullwinkle stuck around for a while, putting up a good fight to most of its competitors. But even so, in the early 2000s, the company shut down due to financial issues. And although a few locations did make it through the shutdown, a lot of changes have been made to Bullwinkle since. Over the years after the shutdown, the animatronic shows have become increasingly more simplistic, losing the multiple stage setup and opting for basically one stage featuring Rocky, Bullwinkle, Boris, and Natasha. In the Tukwila, Washington location, the Underdog and Dudley Do-Right animatronics were put up there as a statue of sorts. But this video was taken in 2013. So who's to say if it's still up there? Nowadays, even the simplified animatronic shows have started to disappear, with the Tukwila, Washington location being the last one to have the animatronic show. Another interesting thing is that after the Bullwinkles at Long Island and Medford shut down in the early 2000s, it was soon replaced by an establishment called Boomers, which, at least as of late 2014, never got rid of the old Bullwinkle animatronics or party room, which is kinda neat. Unfortunately, in June of 2020, Boomers shut down. I think I can imagine the main reason for the shutdown, but it's still really sad. Anyway, that's about all I have. If you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, because it really helps me out. If you don't know, I'm kind of grinding to get to 1,000 subscribers, and only about 5% of people watching my videos are subscribed. So, if you want to support the channel, please consider subscribing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and